back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I wanted to play with some Clionadh eyeshadows and make myself into a fairy princess because that's just the vibe that I've been living for lately. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I have been obsessed with little fairy vibes videos and makeup. I don't know what it is. It's kind of new for me. I'm on a new little path with makeup trying and whatnot. So I figured, you know, this is a vibe. It could be like fairy. It looks magical. It's very shifty because it's Clionadh. So I'm busting out my Clionadh. It's actually a ColourPop palette, but it has my Clionadh shades in it. So I'm going to go ahead and start out. This is just going to be 3 shades. This is the first shade is Anil, which I go into that one a lot. And then I'm going to use Translucency, which is another favorite, and what I usually use like constantly for my inner corner highlight, which is what I'm going to do today, is Illumination. So without talking too much, I'm just going to jump on into it because it's going to be fun. If you hear cats, I have the babies around, and if they are around when I just have a minute to like show, I will show the babies. But I'm going to take my e.l.f. and J Kiss J5 brush, which is a thin angled liner brush, but I'm not using it for like a liner. I'm just doing like a graphic eyeshadow kind of thing. I'm gonna dip my brush into that first shade, and this is gonna be pretty messy, but it's a pretty easy cleanup. You are getting my light. She's getting the wire. So oh yeah, she goes her. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start to flick it out. I'm just gonna take it out, and it's already just so pretty. And I'm gonna stamp it. These are chunky like multi-chrome goodness, and I'm gonna take it from that line and just start to do like a little graphic line. And it is gonna be very messy, but ooh, disrespectful squeaky chair. I'm just gonna line it up. Toot really likes to talk a lot. I really wish that she could talk. Okay, so now I'm gonna start from, well, I'm not gonna start, but I'm gonna go like towards the inner corner of my eye in the crease and just kind of pat it down. Map out the shape that I want. I'm uncontrollably shaky today for absolutely no reason, so precision is kind of difficult for me today. I'm just going to build this up, and it's going to be a pretty beefy wing kind of situation, but we're going to clean it up. Oh, is it translating the shift? Oh my gosh, why is my bra strap showing? I hate bras. But I feel like, I don't know if the camera is picking up the shift, but there's a nice little shifty moment going on, and it is just... Now, I'm just going to go ahead and connect the liner, which is the shadow, to make it like the liner. So I'm going to just drag that across here, get it in the lash line. Have something fun planned for the lower lash line because I feel like you absolutely cannot tell me a thing in life when I have Crown Jewel on my lids. So instead of using it on my lids, I think I'm going to take it and just have like a glittery lower lash line. This is going to be a whole shimmery mess, and I've never really done like a full kind of shimmer eyeshadow kind of look like this that I can remember. I may have, but I've done a lot of makeup in the last couple of years, so I can't quite remember. I'll have to go through my pictures and look. But I've just been trying to have a lot of fun with different things because I tend to get repetitive sometimes, and like half cut creases, halo eyes, cut creases, whatever. So it's like, you know what, get out of your comfort zone and put shimmer in your crease, even though everyone screamed about don't do it when you were like learning about makeup. So breaking the rules today, but there's no rules to makeup, so just do what you want, have fun with it. Alright, now we have a mess. Good deal, I guess. I'm going to grab my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas and Fair and put a little bit of it on the back of my hand and just kind of clean up my lid. So I'm going to do that real quick. I just like did it plop, it plopped. That's what I say about my cat when he just falls over so I can rub his belly. I was like, oh, he pooped. So I'm gonna take that and kind of clean it up. Because in life, when I get stressed out and just can't, I decide to make irresponsible purchases that I absolutely should not. And I ordered a few more I ordered a few more Clionadh shades today, and I am so excited because I've got some colors that are super different from the ones that I have already. Alright, lid's carved out. I'm going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip and clean up my shadow wing, which okay, my water's probably going to fall there, but it's okay. So if I decide that I need to touch it up or whatever, I'll use the rest of my clean canvas to clean it up. I just want to get it nice and sharp and cleaned up and see if it's even. Okay, so right up here, I need to add a little bit more of anneal, I do believe is what it is. Let me double check on that. I always get this one mixed up with Gothic for whatever reason. Yeah, this is anneal. So I'm gonna fill that in just real quick. Toot is very vocal, very, very much so. My husband was sitting in here and he left, and she followed him down the hall and is just like screaming at him like, hey, come back, come back. Alright, so now we have yet another mess, but that's totally okay. So I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics number 8 little tiny Tudor and Bashy brush and go into the shade Translucency, I do believe. Yes. Keep wanting to say Tapestry, but that's a completely different shade. And I do believe it was out of stock when I was on there earlier. But I'm just going to, actually let me get these lines out of here, these creasings, as best as I can without messing anything up. I don't trust myself with anything today. I am just shaky, shaky, shaky. And I'm just gonna apply it all over that negative space. And if it kind of gets on the anneal shade, I'm just going to go in and touch it up, so it's all good. If you haven't tried Clionadh, you definitely should. Sometimes it takes a little while for the orders to get shipped, but they're a fairly small business, and like, I do believe they just recently like added more people to their team, but it's like definitely anything I've ordered has been worth the wait. Now, I do like the stained glass collection, which is what I have in this one. I have another color palette that's full of other shades from other collections, and I like to use them sometimes, but I am really, really obsessed with the dual chrome and like duochrome, multi-chrome eyeshadows from the stained glass collection. There's just something about a good shifty shimmer that just makes my heart content. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to take this little BH Cosmetics that has no number kind of brush on it because I've had it forever and I touch it so much that everything's wiped off. I'm going to go into Illumination and add that for the inner corner highlight. So I haven't got to watch as much One Piece as I would like, but I watched an episode last night. We rewatched it this morning because it was late and we were falling asleep and whatnot, and it has gotten so intense, and I'm just like, I need more. I need it. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done and whatnot, and hopefully this evening I can watch more. I'm going to go back into anneal and just kind of touch it up. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that clean canvas and kind of just clean it up with that. Oh, isn't this like, I'm all close up and whatnot, but check it out. I feel editorial, I feel cute, I feel like fairy elf vibes, I feel magical, and it was quick. So I'm going to go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I used Crown Jewel for the lower lash line, and this is probably my first look that I've ever done that was all shimmer. Of course, I felt like a little fairy princess, so I had to throw my ears on. And I went and found my flower crown that I've had forever, and I was like, yeah, that fits. And then, like, I had these earrings that I'd made from whenever I used the Raw Beauty Christine ColourPop palette, and I loved them, so I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And then, like, the cat in the mushroom with the little flowers, I was like, okay, we'll just do all this, and that's a look. So, what do you think? What do you want to see next? What do you want me to try next? Have you tried Clionadh? I'm just going to ask more questions than the police at this point. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to use the hashtag SlightlyUnblended for your chance to be featured in an upcoming video. If you would like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I will have all my social medias down below. And if you want to see more from me in the future while I'm here on YouTube, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and I would be so thankful. And yeah, this has been a very weird outro, I feel like, so instead of being awkward and letting that linger, I will let you go, and I hope that you have a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye! My shulky boy!